Hello. In this tutorial, we are going to explain how to configure VNC Server in CentOS 7. So it is a very convenient way of administrating the CentOS 7 with the help of GUI, Graphics User Interface. So the GUI can be accessed anywhere with the help of the VNC client on any OS, okay? So the basic condition is that the connecting OS must have the VNC client installed on it. Okay, so first, since I created this instance or VM inside AWS, I am going to connect to it. So I'm going to use this link to connect to this OS. Okay. Okay, so cd, put the key here. Okay, so I should first install the GNOME desktop. Okay, so type this yum group install GNOME desktop. Okay, so based on your network speed, this might take a while. So I am going to pause the video and I'll be back after the installation is done. Okay, so as you can see, we are done with the installation of the GNOME desktop. Now what we are going to do, we are going to install Tiger VNC Server. Okay, so I would do yum install Tiger VNC, Tiger VNC Server. Yes, and this is complete. Okay, so now we are going to add the VNC user. Okay, so I'm gonna add one here. Okay, in CentOS 7 there is a change in the VNC server configuration file. Before CentOS 7 it was etc sysconfig VNC servers, and now it has changed in library systemd system VNC server add.servers. So I'm just not what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy the VNC server from basically I'm just trying to copy it from the library to etc. This is what I'm going to do. So you should do the same thing here. So copy library systemd VNC sorry, I have to do system VNC server service. Okay, so let's see systemd system VNC server Okay, so I just put one here because we just have only one user and it's Rohan that is going to use the VNC client to access the GUI. If you have another user, for example, I did user add, I do this one, and I press so VNC server add one, let's say. If there was another user, you would just go, you add your user, and you would do number 2, okay? So now we're going to edit the file, which is this one. Okay, I'm going to edit this file. Okay, you have to basically change these that have users in it. Okay, you have to replace user with Rohan or your username, any username you have. Okay, press I to edit the file. Put Rohan here. Put Rohan here. Okay, so I would escape colon Q. I'm also gonna add password for Rohan. Okay. Now let's make some changes to the firewall. Okay. So we can allow the traffic. Firewall. Command. Permanent. Zone is public. Add service. You have to add another hyphen here. VNC Server. Okay. So firewall. Command permanent. Zone public. Add service necessary. So it shows that success. Now you have to reload the firewall. Success. Okay. Since this is on AWS, I have to edit the SSH config file to allow authentication of users without the SSH key. Basically, I'm just going to type the username and password. Okay. Okay. So as you can see on AWS, by default, password authentication is no. So you have to change this one to yes. Okay. You do Control X. And one more thing that I have to do, I can just restart the network using what I can just reboot. Okay. But let's just do this for now. Sudo system control restart network. And also SSH. Okay. So install and restart the SSHD. Okay. So now what you have to do, you have to su to your user, okay, and type VNC server. It will ask for your password. Type your password. Verify. Okay. So now make the service enabled on after every reboot with root credentials. So we're going to do hyphen. Actually, let's just do this. Sudo bash, but we don't have to. I don't need to do this actually because I already saved this. I input the root anyway. So su system control reload system still enable VNC server at one.service. Okay, created symlink. Let's just do a reboot. Okay, so now I'm going to connect with the VNC server through my VNC client. I'm going to connect to the VNC server, which is the public IP. This is the public IP here. As you can see, I use the public IP and the port because the firewall port for VNC is 15900. But if you remember, we allowed service 1, which is the user number 1. Okay, so if you have 2 users, you do 5902. If the third user, you have created the third user, you add 5903. Okay, and more. So now this is my VNC server. So I just type the IP and the port. Now the connection will not be encrypted, of course. Click on continue, and the password is for Rohan. Okay. You can just cancel this one. Okay. Now I'm connected to my VNC server. As you can see, these are the options for scaling and the other options. The VNC server is this one, as you can see. I'm able to connect to it. Let's just type the password. As you can see, I am able now to access my server using GUI. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and for sure I'll be glad to answer your questions. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching.